everybody, and welcome to a new series. This is called Piggy What If. In this series, I will be theorizing about what would happen if the realities of Piggy were changed. I will be showing and talking about what would happen. Enjoy. Today's subject will be, what if the player was in T.S.P? To start things off, the game would start with the heist chapter. Also, before we get into everything, this will be going off the hidden ending. To start things off, this would start with the heist chapter. But in this one, you would play. The player would be the person doing the heist. And maybe for Pony, you could give him some info to maybe steal some data. And then for Willow, you would just give her a gun. And she would shoot something. I don't know. Also, real quick, can we address why Willow chose the one pie guarded by lasers? Like, why couldn't you just go to your local store and steal one from there? It was that simple. Anyway, Pony would be doing this would be, why can't we just buy one? But the player would not be so concerned. They would get the pie, and then the saddest cutscene in Piggy. Then T.S.P would go to jail. But the news would be shared that the infection had started. And then you would notice Willow and Doggy arguing. Then Doggy would go upstairs and eventually come back down with another officer, possibly Cosmo from Piggy's Miserability. They would be holding Pony, about to put him in a cell, but then Pony would go fully infected. He would chase down Cosmo and Doggy, and maybe you would be able to play as one of those two for part of it as you're running away from Polly. As Polly is running, he would drop the key, just like in the heist cutscene. And then Willow would grab it, free herself, and the rest of T.S.P. When T.S.P is leaving, they would see Polly just sitting there in the garage. And they all agreed that they would come back for him. Willow would then say that she needs to go on a walk to calm down. That's when she would find Tiggery and burn down the room that her, William, and Daisy stayed in. She would come back with Tiggery and introduce him. Willow would then ask you and Billy to go on a supply hunt at the gallery. When you're there, you notice Doggy and Cosmo, so you climb on the roof to spy on them. As they're leaving, you hear them say, "Forest," and "Stay there." You would tell Willow about this, and then she would come up with an idea. She wouldn't tell you what the idea was quite yet. The group would go to the hospital with Willow, and you would grab the potion. Now you probably know where this is going. Also, I'm wearing this skin right now, so yeah. Once you're back, you get ready to go to the forest late at night. When you're there, you finally tell Pony the plan, who you brought with you. Pony realizes that he needs to infect Doggy. You and Billy hold down Doggy and then cover his mouth. Then you uncover his mouth so that Pony can do the potioning. What in the world is potioning? I mean, infecting? I don't know. Cosmo would hear the glass shatter and he would wake up and run away in fear, safe from being infected. The rest of Book 1 would go the same, as well as the first 2 chapters of Book 2. Then it's the refinery. The only difference in all those chapters is you being switched up with Cosmo. Then in the refinery, you would be a guard. You would be defeated by being locked in a room, as well as Billy. Zizzy would still get infected from Polly and then cause a distraction. You and Billy are stuck, though. You're banging on the door, trying to get out. And then you can hear the countdown as you're sprinting out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You jump out just in time, but you look around for Billy. Billy would not have made it out in time. Billy would be gone. Billy had died. This would make you and T.S.P way more angry at the Safe Place crew. And I mean way more angry. The Safe Place and the swords would go the same. And then it's the factory. He would be trapped under a storage crate. Cosmo would need to get a forklift. Yeah, a whole forklift to get you out of there. The sisters moment would happen, and Tiggery would leave T.S.P. At the port, you would help Cosmo get the batteries. Then at the ship, you would relax while Willow and Cosmo go get the oil and get to know each other. The dogs would go the exact same. Then for the temple, you would go down with Cosmo, getting to know him more and help him out. Then it would be the camp. You would help finish the whole camp chapter while Cosmo fixes up the elevator and gets the key for it, and Willow and Pony take out infected. At the lab, Willow and Tiggery would fight, and you would go in with Cosmo, Willow, and Tiggery. Now remember, this is going off the hidden ending. Willow and Tiggery would go off for Piggy. for Piggy Misfits. And you? Well, we actually never got to know what happened to the rest of the T.S.P crew because none of them really came with Willow. But in this, you did because you're the player. You're not just going to spend the rest of the game fixing up Giraffe. And I honestly think you would go with the Safe Place crew. I think it would be a good ending after killing Zizzy, attempting to kill Pony, attempting to kill Cosmo, killing Doggy. I think it would be pretty cool to get everything sorted out and become friends, you know? Then maybe you would see some T.S.P members or you or the Safe Place crew in Piggy Inner City. But Piggy Inner City, that's a completely different game. And I'm not going to theorize all that in this because we have absolutely no information about Piggy Inner City yet. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this Piggy What If, and more will be coming in the future. This is just the first one. They will get so much better, I promise. And also, let me know if you liked this, because no matter what you say, I'll make it more of these, alright? Anyway, that's it for today. I'll see you all next time. Alright, how did I say Pizzy and potioning in the same video? I don't mess up that bad. And then I called Polly. Oh my god, I just messed up again. Alright, well, bye.